What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Game Chat's anniversary. And this is the part where they put the very awesome, very awesome. Lots of up and downs. A little bit of a drama. Fourth member.
Fourth member drama.
Fourth member
Dude,
drama.
was he really a fourth member?
We'll let the fans decide that, because I'm sure that one person is gonna comment and say, "Oh, where's this guy? He's eating his food." Anyway,
He's eating his food. His room's not clean.
his room's not clean. We got some goodies here. This is gonna be a two-parter. Okay, this is gonna be the first part. So, Game Chat Anniversary Part 1. We got some goodies here. Ali, you want to show what you got real quick? Just the outside, not. And by the way, I want this on record too. Ali asked me, "Do you know what the fuck this is?" No idea. All right. So I asked him, like, "Do you know what the fuck this is?" No idea. So none of us fucking know.
Big ass box.
Big ass box. Before people think that we do know. So there's that. All right.
I had to have a protein shake to pick it up. It was so big.
Yeah. I just want to say before we get into it, thank you guys for 2 years. Here's to 2 more. Here's to 4 more.
Crazy.
Before we get into it, any favorite moments, favorite episodes that you guys have?
Go ahead. Oh, sorry. Is there anything?
Well, first I'm trying to sit here and do the math. We've done the podcast now 2 years. We're on a 2-year anniversary. But I feel
my
like...
favorite episode. Sorry, go ahead.
But I feel like I'm trying to figure out how long we've been playing together and known each other.
Yeah.
I'd say it's, 5 years?
Since 2017.
Wow. That's crazy. I feel like I've seen you guys grow up.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. I'm being real, man. Like, I met you guys in 10th grade.
No, we were with that. We were like sophomore year, I think.
That's 10th grade, dude. That's 10th grade.
Is it 10th grade? I don't fucking know.
Apparently, you need to go back to school.
Me and Brunner met. I mean, me and Brunner met way before though.
Right.
Like, it's elementary, but we were in the summer loss of credit. So yeah, we did need to go back. Brunner got robbed, by the way.
He did.
That's also one of my favorite episodes when Brunner talks about his loss of credit story. Go check that out. But I would say this year, hands down, has to be the NFL draft reaction video, just because of the reactions I got to that one. Fucking hilarious. Till this day, I'm still arguing with people. Okay, I get it.
You didn't even say he killed anybody.
Well, I don't even know. I'm not even...
Like, they missed the part where he said, well, he was not guilty. He had nothing to do with it. And then they also don't understand the fact that you had to pay your quarterback $200 million and you lost your running back one. So if Bijan Robinson was available, it would make sense to pick him because he's a good prospect and you get him for cheap.
Right. Yeah.
Honestly, that one was my favorite episode. If not, I'd probably say the one where we talk about the video games one was pretty cool. I don't think the Pearl one was this year.
No,
was
it was
it?
Last year.
That one, last year, yeah.
So my favorite.
I just rewatched Pearl. That's why I heard.
My favorite episodes have been the ones where we were trying to educate Anthony about basketball. Those are always kind of fun. And then also, I'd have to say the prediction video for the NFL predictions for last season. It was amazing how close we really were. Like, it was kind of like we did pretty well.
Someone got it like almost on point.
That was me.
Yeah.
So it's that was kind of a good one, and just kind of always hearing the Brunner stories. Just like the Brunner woes at work, like the blackboard that keeps giving is like
the birthday board.
You know, so that's always fun. Like, dude, you missed it last week because you were doing something. Brunner was talking about how he had no air conditioner, and they brought this little baby ass fan in for him, and it's like the hottest El Paso has ever been. And it's like, here you go, here's a little friggin' fan. It's only 210 degrees in here.
It worked. Electricity.
Best company in America to work for, right there.
Yeah, and your supervisor doesn't speak English
right now. Thank God.
That's always fun.
Right. Jesus.
Exactly.
Oh Jesus! So those are some of my favorites. It's like, and I think the favorites we have is when it just like literally starts one place and just goes totally left, right, and then it's like those are kind of my favorite. So
also with the Speed Racer episode was cool.
Yeah,
able to show that.
Are you funny? Are you mean the Speed Racer obsession by one person in the room? Just saying.
Well, I would say
I have one, but we are many.
Plus, we had the little receipts. Was pretty cool.
Yeah,
true. I've seen them on Instagram. They just pop up on my feed randomly.
Speed Racer.
But this is the part 2, like we said. So let's just go in and get down to it.
I want to say my favorite.
Brunner, pick who we want to go first.
Okay. So I think our last NFL predictions video that we did that went up. I think that's my favorite because, like last year, I just did a whatever Google search of NFL divisions, but this one I was able to find like a more creative, something like a little more creative thing to display. But I taught myself some Photoshop, and like when you pull up the video and there's NFL players in there, I'm the one who put the NFL players in there. And the last one, when we did the AFC West, I'm the one who made
NFL player.
I made that whole thing by myself. I literally Googled imaged like LA skyline, Kansas City skyline, and then put like a red filter, blue filter, and this and Vegas and everything. And I put the players up there. So I think that was my favorite because like I could have just done whatever, but I put the time in, and I enjoyed it. And also shout out to the Homelander, because even though I say I put the song in the description, people still ask for it.
I will say Homelander is funny. Like the whole boys thing is funny because if people don't know, Brunner literally went and got Call of Duty just because Homelander was in Call of Duty.
I want more of them.
He like despises that game, but he went and got. Have you got the other game they're in? There's a game that keeps popping up on my Instagram. That's like called Legion or something.
I want on record too. If you search up "I'm done" edit, the first thing that pops up is Game Chat Pod. So give it a round of applause for the Brunsters. About to hit 1 million views,
dude. I'm telling you, man.
I'm checking. We still get comments to this day.
Brunner has gone leaps and bounds. Brunner is our editor, and he has literally gone leaps and bounds from episode 1. And it's maybe we'll do an episode sometime about the back room of how we've evolved and how we started initially. Because there might be people out there that want to do a podcast, and how the stuff that we went and got, like all the stuff, the trial and error stuff that we started in the beginning, like it was so crazy. Like looking back, like, geez, do you remember before we had Riverside? Like it was just like
we use Discord, right?
It was Discord. It was such a pain to kind of do, at least for us. Maybe other people are having success with it, but it was so much easier once we found this recording setup. And then it was like, oh, we had to go get this and that, and then like this software and that software. Maybe that might be a good episode, just kind of talk about in general the setup of it. Next thing I think I want to get us one of them little like sound boxes. You know what I'm saying?
We always talk about that. Yes,
just a kind of fan. I love the idea like going burn.
I would love that. Yes, we would have it. Obviously, it would be cool. It would be awesome. By the way, I want this on record. 2 days ago, I'm gonna call you out. Armitris Black.
Oh,
what is the name of the song? 2 days ago. Still to this day, we're getting those comments. Crazy. Shout out Brunner though we're gonna have a Brunner appreciation episode.
Brunner appreciation episode.
Brunner appreciation episode / trial and error episode, and then Halloween Fest coming up.
Oh yeah. That was another one. That was another one of my favorites. So we did like favorite horror movies. That was another one of my favorites. I always liked those anyway. And
coming up, it's coming up in October, and then I'm sure we're gonna have a fucking Finance Freddy breakdown somewhere,
dude.
But lots to look forward to.
Absolutely.
However, anything else for
also
any
shout
favorite
out Breaking Bad
episodes?
one, because that one has like 2 million views. I also, backstory on the Homelander one.
Breaking
I
Bad.
did it like that because I saw it was trending because Metro Boomin just released his album, and everybody else on Twitter is like, dude, he used the Homelander speech in the song, and I didn't even have a chance to like listen to the full song or to the full album, because specifically that album, what Metro Boomin did is he did like a Pink Floyd thing, whereas it when you listen to the one song and then it transitions to the other.
Oh,
So like a lot of people are like, oh, why didn't you use the full song, the speech, and then goes into the intro? Because I'm like, I I think there's like one other edit like out there. So I'm like, I just got to do it. And Anthony, next day he hits me with the eyes emoji, and I'm like, dude, I had to get it out there. And then sure enough, it's got like almost 1 million views now.
Jeez Louise.
I fucking love it. Love it. Brunner appreciation episode coming up soon. I swear we get another comment that says, what is the song called?
Yeah.
By the time then, I'm gonna flip a table. It's like, I can't believe that 2 days ago. From the time of recording this. So wow. So yeah, shout out Brunner. Halloween Fest coming up.
I think it's time. Let's get into presents.
Whatever I said.
Anthony, go first. I think open the black one.
Anthony, go first. The black one. Or as the Spanish people say, El Negro.
Oh my God. There you go. Spanish English. Brought to you by Elite.
I think this one is from Elite. Oh no, that one's mine.
Send it yours.
Or you can open them.
Close my eyes. I haven't seen it yet. Hold on. Nothing. Damn, that's nice. Very, very awesome, Brunner. Sorry, everyone. I was staring at it for a little bit. Very cool. Never really seen salty. All right, everybody. This is Rip Anthony and Benjamin. I know everyone's thinking he's probably thinking he wants to get killed, but this is a Gears of War reference. I was just talking about this to a fake fan. Like I was like, "Oh, which side were you on? Save Carmine or same things?" Like what? And I'm like, "Fucking idiot! You don't even know Gears of War."
Yeah,
perfect.
I want to give a shout out to
I love it.
Respawn on Instagram.
I'll put it on.
So like it's a bootleg shirt, meaning like it's not official Microsoft or anything, because Microsoft doesn't do anything cool like that. So like he went out and made his own, and he did like another Gears of War. He did a Gears of War run, and last year it got Anthony a Gears of War shirt, and he kind of did something similar to which we call to Blood Gulch.
I still wear that shirt
and
too.
He had like a Gears of War promotion tee, like something that would be on posters, and then he had that, and then I'm like, I think that's cool, because unless you're a Gears of War fan, you have no idea what it is. Only like true Gears of War fans will know the trope of a Carmine. For those of you who don't know, every time I play a Gears of War game, there's a guy in your little squad, your platoon, his name's Carmine, and then he always dies, and the next game it's his brother coming, and then the next game it's another brother coming, and they die.
Dude, yeah. So you're saying he's got a big family?
He does have a huge family. Also, you guys can't. I really love it, Brad. Thank you. The detail. So, I mean, again, like we said, true Gears of War fans can detect Carmine, Anthony, and Benjamin from their helmets like that. You didn't even recover the name. I want to know which one's Anthony's and which one's Ben. Easy.
It's a white.
That's
audio
cool.
listeners,
That's
white
awesome.
shirt with with their helmets on it saying Anthony, Benjamin, Carmine, with like a sword, and then the gear cog, which is pretty cool. I'm glad you like it.
Also, bonus. I love it. Thank you. And by the way, I want to just bring this up real quick because it was also a gift from Brunner. The hot ones. Little sauce, the last tab. My coworkers want to try it, so I think I might record that and send the footage to Brunner. And that's gonna be the death of Brunner, bringing oh gosh, fuck that sauce. Thank you, Brunner. F the bomb. I'm never gonna try it again unless we hit 1,000 subscribers.
Right. Elite, you want to open?
I love it.
Yeah. Elite, you want to open yours?
And I like white.
No, you have something
Thank
for
you.
Disney.
I'll wait.
All right.
I'll wait till Anthony's done with this other one. That way we're because finish up, Anthony.
Thank you. Thank you. Woo! This one's black. I like it. I see the top. And if it is what I think it is.
It's El Negro.
So first, let me shout out the shirt company.
Yeah, final boss.
I think it's the shirt company right? So there you go. So yes. I'm nervous here. Wow. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know they made what. Every time I fucking see something, I see something else I like. Okay, where do I even begin? Because I'm like fangirling right now and like trying not to explode. So first we got the big ass Left 4 Dead 2. I was just talking about this game too. God, I love it. Yeah, look, so it is probably the best part ever. Ready? I don't think anyone's ready for this one. All 4 fucking survivors right there. That's badass. I love it. Wait.
Yeah.
Final change. This is it, right? Final
Shout
boss.
out them. Also, a little backstory on them because they're both make the bootleg shirts. Those came from the UK. I think the white shirt came from Wales. Yeah, because I ordered those like May. I ordered those like maybe May, like early May, and then I got them like July, like 30th.
Gotta love that. Satin Customs.
Thank
Satin
you.
Customs for
Always
6 months.
keeping Anthony clothed.
For real.
When you got to order something, when you order something from Japan, it takes forever to get here. As you know, because didn't you get your JoJo from Japan?
Yeah,
it took like probably like 4 months to get it.
Well, I don't want Anthony to show it, but like on the label, there's like a customs. I had to go through customs.
Yeah. It's kind of it's crazy. It's. I always find that amazing. It's like because I order stuff every once in a while. All my work shirts come from England, from this company in England, and they literally. I know that I had to plan on like 6 to 8 weeks for them to get here.
So Anthony has new Disney fits.
New fits. Crazy.
Yes, I do. Is it too much to say I have a Disney adult in my new work?
Do you really?
I got 2.
No. You're a Disney adult, though.
Fuck no.
Dude,
I don't want to be.
You like simp over that place. You're like, oh my God, it's
I don't want to
Disney.
go. Dude, I'm like Brunner. I got forced to go.
It's like,
Fuck
dude,
no.
I'll tell you.
I refused 3 trips this year.
Dude, last time I went to Disney, I was like 20 years old. And we only went there for a day pass because we happened to go down to see Karen's dad when he lived in Florida, and it was like near. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I never even took my kids to Disney. I
really want to go to Universal.
I'm against Disney. Now I'll go to Universal. I'll go to Busch Gardens. You know,
I want to go to
I'll
Universal
go to Six Flags.
on Halloween. Universal would be awesome. That would be fucking dope. I want to do that.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Here is what you need to do. I think we should plan on this. You guys take a vacation in October. And you come up and see me, and we'll go down and we'll spend 2 nights in Massachusetts. And there's the world's largest largest horror theme park. It's called Spooky Land. You can Google it. And they run in October. Every night in October, they have different people. Like they'll have the person who was Jason, or like they'll have like the girl who survived the final girl, like Nancy from whatever, you know what I'm saying, from Nightmare on Elm Street, whatever. Jamie Lee Curtis was there one year, et cetera, so forth. Every day they have different people, and it's 4 different like theme parks. They have a huge haunted house. It's all live action. It's pretty friggin' awesome.
Get that IRL log.
And then we should do it, and then we can do like some recordings of that, et cetera, so forth. That's what I think we should do.
I definitely agree on that
but
one.
I think
First, let's get a little thumbnail shot
shout
here.
out Final
Something you guys
Boss on
follow Final
Instagram.
Boss.
Hooking Anthony with the long sleeve Left 4 Dead 2 t-shirt.
Hell yeah. You know that? Got this right here. Game Chat X Final Boss. That's the crossover we're going to do next. Imagine you should hit him up asking him we could do a logo in a long sleeve. I would love our logo in a long sleeve. That'd be cool. That'd be dope.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you, bro.
I guess I'll do this.
Box for Elite.
Big boy. Can you see the Final Boss logo here?
They need to get a sharper knife.
I hope we got room for this guy. That's all I have to say. Oh, is it a box within a box?
Oh,
I got a box.
Somebody called David Fincher.
Oh, box
what's
within
in the
a box?
Game Chat. The Game Chat first. Look at that. I had to reopen it too.
Box within a box.
The only clue is I hope you get room for this bitch. The sound of the box gives me chills. I don't know. Oh, wow.
This is awesome.
I saw it.
You saw it?
At least I think I saw it. I know, right?
Shaking it aggressively, yeah.
I know. Like, chill. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah, that's definitely what I saw. That's very dope. You got to trade on.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been staring at the stuff you have behind you.
You got to try it on.
And I know you're a big X-Men fan. So I didn't want to get you like a hero's mask.
Fan. Yep.
And I'm like, you know what? Let's get him a helmet of the greatest villain of all time.
The greatest.
Yeah.
You don't have to try it
so
on.
I'll try it on. Let me take this off.
Hell yeah.
Unless you want.
Oh yeah. I got to try it on.
You got to try it on, Brunner. It's a game chat thing, dude. We're game chat. Hell yeah. If it doesn't fit, you have to try it on.
Magneto helmet audio listeners.
If it doesn't fit, you have to try it on. Anyway, you want to see? Where'd you get it from, Brunner?
I was gonna get it like his GameStop. Okay. I think they had maybe $5 off. But they're like, "Oh, it'll be here like October 28th." I'm like, "Nah, get out of here."
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
There you go. He's wearing the Magneto.
Let's go.
Now a guy in a wheelchair can't read your thoughts.
It looks good. It looks good. It looks fucking good.
Do I look Halloweenish now? Like, can I go out on Halloween? It's my new outfit. I'll wear a cape.
Dude, that looks good. That's fucking badass, in my opinion.
That's awesome.
Did it come with the sound?
Audio. Thank you, Brunner. Yeah, it did. Everything echoes inside here. It's so crazy.
Let him take off the mask. I know listeners, but he's wearing the mask, everybody. Wow, really good, really awesome.
Oh my gosh, that was so loud.
That's funny. Now you gotta make some room back there for it.
Wait for my headphones back on. Oh yeah.
Well, you should put it next to that X-Men comic book.
That should not be a problem. That was funny. Everything echoed really loud in there. It's like, I think I had to connect my headphones.
Very cool. I mean, he said it also comes with a stand for all the audio listeners. I didn't catch that, so we're gonna be able to put it. Also, for the audio listeners, there's a X-Men comic book in the lead's background that they may not be able to see, so that gives you an idea how much of a fan he is. I don't know which comic book issue that is. What is that, really?
I don't know.
I can't. Here. I'm sorry. If you were talking to me, I couldn't hear you. For some reason, it didn't pick up my headphones.
No, yeah, I think once your audio disconnects while we're recording, you can't switch it.
Yeah.
What's that X-Men comic book in the back right there?
Yeah. There's
leg reveal.
So when you go over here, leg reveal. This is the very first 46 episodes of the X-Men. Okay, this is the original X-Men first issues. So this was the introduction of the original. So Magneto would be in here, right there. X-Men versus Magneto. Then you noticed you didn't see a Wolverine there. And then this one is the introduction of what they call the giant size X-Men, which is the next episodes. And this is when Wolverine was introduced, Storm was introduced. It's also called the Uncanny X-Men. So it's a whole... So you'll see X-Men, usually called the original X-Men, and then you'll see Uncanny X-Men, which is another version of the X-Men. And then I got 4 of my all-time favorite series that they had. One was the Mutant Massacre, one was Inferno, one was Fall of the Mutants, and those are all basically compilations of different books, all in omnibus. And yes, I have quite a few X-Men. I guess that's the best way to kind of put it. I mean, Brunner was like dead on with this. It's like literally, there's X-Men is my all-time favorite go-to. The way you guys feel about Spider-Man is how I feel about the X-Men. I mean, that's my go-to 110%.
Very cool. Yeah, very cool. Awesome helmet, dude. Honestly, that was really awesome.
So if that goes there, then this goes in here.
Yeah, he's a seller.
I'm going to take...
Very honest energy setting it up right now.
Yeah, I'm going to take some time later and do it just so I don't want to rush into it and do it wrong. But it basically
That's
sit
so
like
cool.
that, and then it sits a little stand in here. And it's really cool, like on the bottom of the stand, it says Magneto.
Oh, damn, nice. That's cool.
So you kind of know it's Magneto's helmet. So that's pretty cool. And I will definitely have a spot for it. By the next time we're on, it'll probably be sitting right next to the Joker. Maybe I'll move the Joker over, the new Joker, and V for Vendetta. Maybe I'll put it right in between the two of them.
Yeah, I think I'm sure it'll fit.
Oh, dude, it's definitely going to fit. If I have to get rid of a Steeler,
where
I'll put it over
where your Xbox thing is.
It'll fit. You know, so it'll definitely be sitting probably right there where Nightcrawler sits. I'll probably put it right there. So I'll probably put it literally like right here. Leg reveal.
Yeah, I think it'll fit there.
Those are pretty white.
My God.
I'd dare be white legs, people. Thank you very much, Brunner.
Thank you, Brunner.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're awesome. You're an awesome gift giver, Brunner.
You are.
He is, man. Like, he pays attention.
Like, are you?
Man, just for the fans out there and any girls out there looking for a boyfriend, he's a good listener.
He's a good listener, he says. He's a good listener. That's very true.
Good listener.
Listener, active listening.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We love Brunner. We'll save it for the Brunner Appreciation Day.
Yeah. Brunner Appreciation Day.
Yeah, can we never got to talk about last episode. We never got to talk about me and Anthony going to see Talk to Me. Our eventful Talk to Me screening.
You want to see it go?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I want to just say, since me and Brunner saw it, or since I first saw it, it's been getting a lot of popularity. So we saw it first, okay? There. Done already. But when I went to go with Brunner, this was my second time seeing it. I was still scared, but I'm a scary cat and everything. So, I mean, that's fine. But what did Brunner think? That's what
I thought it was a very good movie. For being somebody's first, these two guys, their first film to ever direct. I thought it was very good. Not scared. Want to point that out. Was not scared. But it was very good. Either way. And I also, when me and Anthony went, there was like 2 rows, and me and Anthony sat in the back row, and these like 4 or 5 like dudes pull up, and they sit all the way at the very end of us, and and they're being like a little rowdy, because it's a bunch of friends, a bunch of guy friends. And so this theater is like they serve you food. So the waitress comes up, and she's talking to them. And then I'm like, oh, what's going on? Because, they're talking for a long time. And then I hear one of the guys say, no, he's 18. He doesn't have his ID. We're like, we don't have our ID or something like that. I was like, what? And then, and then not good. And then the lady leaves, and then the manager comes in, and he's like, you guys got to go. Because, they were underage, seeing an R-rated movie apparently. And I'm like, that's your first. If you ever want to sneak into anything, you always got to act like you belong. You know what I mean? You're not don't be a bunch of rowdy. Yeah. Don't draw attention to yourself. Don't be a bunch of rowdy people. Just lie low, chill, act like you belong. Yeah. And then Anthony's like, he's like, I'm upset because I don't feel safe anymore because they're letting anybody in here. And I'm like, I'm more upset because the lady didn't card me. I'm like, I feel young. I look young, don't I? I could do Jump Street.
Yeah. We could do Jump Street. I can't do Jump Street anymore. People think at work think I'm 25, honestly. But yeah, they were the I Mister kind of type beat kids. You know what I'm talking about. They were so loud. They left their lean cup in there, so it's pretty ghetto. I wasn't scared that they were letting anybody in. I was scared because I was scared of the movie, and I felt safer with them next to me because it was oh, okay, I got a distraction. But when they left, I was like, well, all I got is this fucking movie now. So I'm like, fuck. But they were annoying. And it is kind of dumb because it's if they look young, you should have just checked their tickets before they even enter the theater. Because it's once they enter the theater, it's they basically won. They got to the hardest part. But other than that, they shout out Alamo for shutting that shit down.
Yeah.
It wasn't even more than 20 minutes? And they were out of there.
Also shout out Alamo for playing the vlog of the directors before the film. Yeah. The
YouTube.
There it is. There's the Magneto helmet.
Of all the things you're going to do, that's kind of funny. I'm going to sneak into a movie. And you're absolutely right. Though. Is they probably could have. So I started going into bars when I was 16 because I was so tall. And literally the first thing you do is you just go up and you order a drink. You don't ask for a crazy drink. You usually just say, hey, can I get a beer or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And just act like you've been in a million bars. You don't want to be like, ooh. I remember going to my first gentleman's club when I was 17 years old. And went in, and it's kind of exciting when you go to a gentleman's club for the first time because there's just basically naked girls everywhere. But you just gotta be cool. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh.
Yeah, he's right.
It's dude, act like you've been there.
That. Yeah. What was your guys's? Everyone's done it. What movie have you sneaked into that you weren't supposed to? I know mine was Deadpool when I was underage.
I remember the first movie I snuck into. I was 13, maybe 12, but I was always tall. I was 6'1" at that point, and I snuck in and I watched Porky's, which it sounds so crazy now, but when that came out, because they showed a penis in the movie, it was oh, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of nudity and stuff, and it was oh my God, it was almost rated X, and about 3/4 of the way through, I got caught.
Really?
Yeah, I got caught. And because somebody that worked there happened to do the little check thing. You know what I mean? You know how they walk down? Back, I don't know if they still do it, but back in the day, they used to walk around with a flashlight and just walk up and down the aisle and make sure nobody's being crazy. Somebody recognized me because I went to school with them. And they went and told the managers, like,
fucking
"You guys are freshmen
bitch.
or something." It was, maybe I was 14.
Oh my God, Bruce.
And I was like, yeah, I'm just smart for my age. Or maybe I was dumb for my age. Maybe I went backwards. I was so stupid.
Fucking freshman.
Yeah, that was the first place I ever tried to sneak into.
I remember mine because I would always sneak into movies because we lived, nowadays, I feel old, where you have to buy your seat. But, but back then it was the Wild West. I remember especially like Transformers premiere, like movie premieres when you had to wait in line. Like, it's like, all right, run and get the best seat, run and hold seats. You know what I mean? But anyway, I do remember, like, what my dad would do, because he was so cheap, is we would go to, like, we have, like, a $1 movie. We're, like, I think Tuesdays to be $1, but, like, every day else to be, like, $2 admission. And then, so what he would do is he would buy one ticket, have me go, and then the funny part is, like, the bathroom, there was only, like, one bathroom in the whole place, and, like, the bathroom connected to, like, the main lobby. So one exit would be main lobby, the other exit would be, like, to go to the theaters. So he would have me go in to, like, the ticket stuff guy, and then have me meet him in the bathroom. I give him my checked stub, and then I walked out. So he would only pay for one ticket.
So we did
new level.
I remember being a kid, younger, and we used to do this thing where you'd go to the movies. So the movie theater we went to as a kid used to show 4 movies. It was a multiplex with 4 movies. But originally it was only a twin cinema, but then they kind of made everything smaller to bring in 2 more things. You know what I'm saying? So it still was really kind of a weird setup. And you'd go in, you'd have one of your friends go in and buy a ticket. And then they would walk to the back of the movie theater, and they would open the door in the back alley. And we used to let like 4 or 5 friends in. And then what we would do is we'd watch one movie, leave, go to the next movie.
Yeah.
And we'd literally like watch 4 movies in a day. And just like jump from movie to movie. Worst case scenario, they'd kick you out. You know what I'm saying? And they did it on many occasions, but it was still funny as, like, I don't know how many movies we saw for free.
Jaws, hey.
And it was weird because I look back on it when I was a kid, I think it was like $2.50 to go to the movies. It wasn't even big money. I mean, it probably was big money to a 14-year-old kid back then. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But it was
definitely.
but it was just kind of funny and then you could only send one person out to get the popcorn, the kid with the thing. Like, so you had to make sure you didn't have to pee or anything. So you couldn't get that big bladder buster because, you won't go out there, they're going to recognize you. So, oh, yeah. That's funny. But then I started going into bars a lot, but I had the ultimate fake ID. So back in the day,
McLovin?
Basically, it was better than McLovin's. Is my cousin Billy looked a lot like me, but he was 2 years older than me, right? So I literally took his birth certificate to the Bureau of Motor Vehicles and got a state issued real ID with with his name on it with my picture.
Perfect.
So I mean, it was flawless. Literally,
it was legit, but it was
straight legit until I got pulled over by the cops and 2 IDs fell out of my wallet. They're like, "What's this?" Both my picture, my legal driver's license, and
2 different names.
2 different names. That was going down to the pokey. Let's talk about this.
Going down to the pokey. So
yeah, that was
not good.
Good times. But all to get a little bit of beer when you're 16 years old.
That's crazy. Oh, scary.
It's kind of funny, right? But then I also should say at that point, drinking age was 18 too. So it wasn't like
only
it was.
It
was like, I mean, different times, man. Different times. When I lived in DC, it was still 18 too. Like, we were in high school, and we did a ski trip to Vermont. And ski club got canceled. They could never do ski club anymore because we all got drunk so much because the drinking age was 18 in Vermont. So all these seniors went and bought, and they took pictures of it and stuff, and somehow the school found out, and it's all said and done at that point.